Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tim here with 8 Beat Chicken, and I'm going to show you how to create a potato barrel from cattle fencing, or chicken wire, whatever you prefer. So stick around. Just a real quick tip when cutting this stuff. You want to cut 3 in and 3 out and leave a little bit in the middle. I find that's the easiest, and you have control so it doesn't kick back and hit you, which you don't want to do because it can cut or scratch you pretty good. Let's get back to building this. Now you can zip tie this or wire it if you like. I find it's best to cut the one end loose. Let's see if you can see that. Similar to this. Yeah, you can see that. And the other end, full cut. Yeah, you can see it right here. Just like this, cut flush. Then if you cut it flush, you can just fold this other side over and it locks it in place and you're not wasting any other useful wire. So let's go ahead and do that. Now I have done another one of these previously, but it wasn't for potatoes or sweet potatoes, which this one is going to be for. It was for composting. Let me show you. As you see right behind me right here, this is the same kind of cage. This one of my leaf molds I'm working on. This is last year's. There's a big pile of leaves and grass clippings next to it. My compost bin, outside compost, grass clippings and stuff, and my leaf mold. Also really good for that. It's really good air circulation. I put some stones on top to weigh it down, waters it. Fun fact about your leaves in your composting. If you pee on it or put urine on it, the nitrogen in your urine has a 10 rating on a fertilizer scale. And it will break that down a lot faster than just leaving it sit there. So, let's get back to this. Fun fact of the day. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and set this one up next to this one so you kind of get the concept, and you'll see it if you don't get it. So what you're basically doing is setting like a 3 to 5 inch layer of straw on the outside of on the inside of the ring, and then in the center of it you're putting dirt and compost. So you're basically making a ring of straw, putting dirt in the center, and you're building it up, building it up, building it up. And you top it all off with straw. This is very similar to straw bale gardening if you guys have seen anything like that. But the reason I like to do this for potatoes especially is because you don't have to worry about cutting and chopping your potatoes at the end of the season when you go to harvest. You simply flip these bins over, and then from there you just unravel them or cut them, and you get out your potatoes. You dig through for your potatoes with your hands, so you're not worrying about chopping and cutting up your potatoes and potentially ruining some of your harvest. So let's go ahead and start building this. Stop on some of these cool artistic shots, and I'm going to get down to work so I can get this done, so we can get some potatoes in here and get to the fun stuff. you go to do your top layer, I like to top it off with compost, usually about 3 to 4 inches of compost. And then every time it waters or it rains, it comes down from the top and seeps all the nutrients from the compost down into the dirt, into the soil. Effectively get into all the roots. And that just seems to be the best way we've done this. So let's go get some compost. Sometimes, when you get compost, your chickens like to come visit you, because they know that's where the goods are. She's so nice. Alright, let's get back to it. Well, you coming or what? Let's go get this done. It's getting dark. We got things to do. Babies to put to sleep. Books to be read. So like I said, what me and my wife need in the basic gardener, this is perfect. And they don't take up too much space. It's only roughly 2 foot around. So you could plant these or do these however many you want. And it takes about half a bale of straw to do this. So easy enough. So like I said, right now we're gonna clip over to planting some potato slips inside these barrels.